here's the thing. Straightforward, no long-winded explanations or nothing. I liked Captain Marvel, okay? I did not think it was the greatest movie ever, but I thought it was pretty good. If any of you guys remember from a while ago, when I used to do movie reviews more often, I had the scale. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I hate it, get it out of my head, 5 being it was okay, but like I probably wouldn't see it again, and 10 being I loved it, I'm going to see it the next day. Probably a 7.5, maybe an 8. Like I said, it was a pretty great movie, and I liked it, and there was one thing that I really didn't like about it, but we'll get to that. I'm going to go through the stuff that I liked, and then like the one little thing that I didn't necessarily like. Okay, really quick, let's go. First, and this was the thing I was most afraid about when I went to see this movie, okay? Understand this was not a female superhero movie, and I loved it, okay? It wasn't, I didn't feel like I had any agenda or anything pushed on me. I felt like I was watching any other superhero movie. I didn't think that the fact that she was female was like something that like the creators were trying to shove down our throats, like, oh, women can be powerful too. I didn't get any of that. I just felt like I was watching a normal superhero movie, like a superhero movie with no agenda other than to tell a good story. And this is another thing, now I'm going to get more into the content of the actual movie. I like that she already had her powers and that she already like knew how to use them. I hate it when people like, they get their powers and like the first like half of the movie is like, oh shoot, how do I use them? Literally basically all that Shazam has shown us so far. Here's another thing that I like, this is just a personal opinion. I liked that the action was separated from the comedy. Okay, Marvel has been starting to do this more often. Like they're in the middle of like a fight scene and like they'll like throw out a joke and like it's just becoming more common. And I really liked that this movie didn't do this. Like there was the times when they were fighting and there was the times when they were making jokes and they didn't really like intermix. I like that. I really like that because I want to be excited and I want to laugh after or in between. I don't necessarily want it mixed all together, you know? Especially if the joke isn't like extremely funny because it's just like, oh, they threw in a joke there and I'm not laughing, so you really just distracted me from the fact that you're having a pretty good action scene going on. And that's another thing that I liked about this. I felt that Carol or Vers was an actual soldier. And I think this is partially with the separation of action versus comedy. Okay? Like when she was on a mission, when she was doing things, she was focused on the mission. There was a villain, she was chasing after the villain wholeheartedly. But then when she wasn't, and she was like more relaxed or just doing like casual research, she was funny. She had more of a personality show, like much like someone in an actual military force would do. When there's actually a serious mission, they're serious, they're focused, they're trained on it. But when there's not a mission, they're able to like let loose a little bit more, be a little bit more of themselves. I really like that they did that. Going along with that last point, I felt that Carol, she was teasy and like quirky and funny with Fury, but never condescending. Like even that moment where she just blasts through the door and he's like, you made me play with tape and you could have just done that, and she was like, I didn't want to steal your shining moment, or like whatever. When she said it, I didn't get a like, ooh, condescending vibe. I got a very teasy vibe. Almost got the impression that they were like already friends. Like that's the kind of thing that I would say to my friend, like one of my friends would say with me. I feel like the tone and like the mood and everything was just perfect, that it came off as like, funny, like little like, hit you in the shoulder kind of thing between friends, not an actual like mean or condescending comment, which I love. The relationship between Fury and Carol, it was a nice friendly relationship where neither one of them was ever really condescending the other. I like the gentle nod to the Avengers, obviously at the end, with like their trope, like, ooh, we're the Avengers, but we're gonna cut off right before we say we're the Avengers. And like how Nick Fury lost his eye. And of course, Marvel. It was stupid, but like I knew it had to be in there. Obviously, I liked that the Flerken was revealed. I wasn't exactly sure how much they were going to reveal about the Flerken, but like I liked it. It's nice. It opens up more storylines in the future. And here, this is another thing I really like. I feel like this is often getting confused with people who haven't seen the movie. I saw a lot of reviews about this, that like people were angry that people say that this was the best part. And I don't agree that it's the best part, but I did really like it. Where she just says no to her officer. I forget what the officer's name was. But like he's like, if you've truly grown ever, you can like fight me without your powers, like one-on-one, and then once you can take me down, then you like truly have mastered everything. I like that she did. Because when I saw that, I was like, when I saw it coming, like the build-up, I was like, please don't. I really don't have time for this. Like that would ruin a perfect movie. And then she just shot her. And it was amazing. I was just like, yes, because like I hate when they do that in movies. Like you have the power, just use it. I'm really glad that they did that because I hate it. It's just so dumb. Like, why stoop to their level if you don't have to? I also love with that she never lost control of her emotions. So everyone was like, keep your emotions in check and everything. And the answer wasn't not to. The answer was just to accept who you were, essentially, mistakes and all, and to just essentially be human and just get up again. There was no
like, ooh, I need to unleash all of my emotions and go wild and crazy if you ever.
No, it was just standing back up after failure, which is just, it was just a nice message in general. Again, it wasn't ooh, I am a woman in a man's world and I need to be strong as a woman to defeat it. It was more of a human thing, like, I fell down, I made a mistake, I got hurt, but as long as I stand back up again, I'll be okay. Obviously, I like the tie into Endgame. It was slight, it was nice. I didn't want a big tie in, I just liked that. Like they're waiting for the call, they're sending out the signal stops, they're getting concerned, like what's going to happen, should we send it again? Then she just shows up behind him, it's like, where's Fury? That was perfect. It's simple, it's straight, it's to the point, we don't need a lot of extra stuff, it got us really excited, it gave us exactly what we needed. Also, another thing I really liked about this is one that my family could watch because like my family isn't as big into Marvel as me, so they don't like know all the like nuances and all the like the secret jokes and all the like the tie-ins and like not convoluted plots, but like convoluted-ish things. This is a movie that they could watch with literally all I need to say is that, okay, Nick Fury, he's the one who eventually starts the Avengers. And then like, that's the only really explanation I need to give. And the rest of the story just like tells itself. You don't really need to know anything about the rest of the MCU in order to enjoy and get the movie. And now, the one thing that I didn't like about this, I gotta do this, the Skrulls. In the actual comic books, no, there's no clear black and white, we are the good guys, we are the bad guys between the Skrulls and the Kree. They're both pretty bad, yeah, but they both have shining people within them, okay? Yeah, Marvel is choosing to focus on Skrulls being good and Kree being bad, which, like, if you want to, fine. I feel like it ruins the Secret Invasion plotline, but, like, do what you want. And hopefully that doesn't mean that we don't get an amazing reveal of, like, someone already being a Skrull, like, in the MCU, just hiding out. Okay, because that would be a waste. I haven't liked the Skrulls since they picked on Power Pack. My children, oh my gosh, I don't talk about Power Pack enough. I need to talk about Power Pack more, especially since they gave their own movie. But yeah, ever since they picked on my children back in, what was it, 2008 or 2009, haven't been about the Skrulls. If you like this video, don't forget to actually like it. Comment down below, what are your opinions on Captain Marvel? Do you agree, like, well, just what do you think? I'm just interested in general. Don't forget to subscribe because I do superhero related videos every chance I get, but like obviously not as much as I'm supposed to because you can look at my upload schedule. However, one thing that you should do, I made a video about Goose the Cat, and the link should be right up there. You should go click on it basically right now because I'm essentially done talking. That was a trick. You weren't supposed to go do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, for all of you who stayed because you're smart and you knew there was still more to say, all my social media is right here. Don't forget to follow me. I'm a pretty amazing guy all around. Share this with any of your friends who are questioning Captain Marvel, who aren't quite sure if it's like the right movie for them. I'm just going to say right now, go. You'll probably enjoy it. It's a pretty great movie, like I said. I think that's all on you guys, so let's have some fun and smile because we avoided a potential pitfall with this movie, and it's actually good. And I'm proud to say that it's an addition to the MCU.